I can't show you. Nah, man, give me a second. Look at this. They want $1 million for this. Every other house is like 50 grand. Listen, I don't know. Like, what do you know what price they're looking for? I'm looking at that. I don't know how to comp this because even then, this area is like wicked for comps. There's RV parks that are doing very good around there. But, I mean, if they're willing to take, like, maybe half of that Zestimate, I'll buy it right now. And we'll give it to the Colt. Like I said, I'll do a year. I'm down. But I don't know. At the full price, I'm just looking at, I don't know what this is worth. This is a very unique property. And just this area is like, it's wicked. Let me see. I'll send it. I'm going to send it to Lending Tips. I won't give out the address or anything to like anybody there. I want to know how to value this. Lowball them. Well, this is an area, it's in between Vegas and Cali. And like, there's literally like $200,000 properties, 80,000, like I'm looking at an $80,000 property with 4 acres on it. So unfortunately, like you could then have $285,000, 1,300 square foot, and then $120,000 for 2 acres with a single family home on it. It's a fucking crazy ass area out here. There's a lot of land. It's underdeveloped, but it's also like it's all the way to Vegas. I like Baker. I'll call and ask. Well, wait, like I don't like you know what I'm saying? I don't want to offend them or anything, and if I could get a real valuation, but like I'm interested, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm definitely worried about losing money if I buy, and then I'll have a property in fucking the middle of nowhere. But at a low enough price, man, I'm down to. We could do this on the weekend. It's just I don't even have pictures. I'm just looking at aerial view. That's what I'm saying. I don't really have enough. But I mean, shit, if it's low enough. But the range in this area is like $30,000 to $1 million. Like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, there's like a tree farm for $300,000. Pistachio trees on 8 acres. Not bad. See, so they're all like, these are just crazy properties. Airbnb and start a festival. Yeah. I don't know. It's up to you. You know them, if anything. So, whatever you think. But I mean, I'm interested. I don't know. Maybe we could do a trade for something. I don't know what they're trying to get out of it. I'll throw in a commission for you too. You know, we got to make it work for both me and them. So whatever they want accomplished. My thing, I'm down to get it. We could turn it into something for the Colt, but I can't. I don't want to lose an exorbitant amount of money by overpaying. And then I think it'll be very difficult to sell. Chadella. It's like Coachella, but for the Chad. I don't know, though. What if this place isn't friendly for festivals? And then it turns into like a scary movie. And they start picking us off one by one. Okay, so it's Halloween. I've seen too many spooky movies. Economists using satellite imagery estimate that at least 4.3% of buildings in Gaza have been destroyed since the 7th of October, and that's at least 92,000 people will have no home to return to when the fighting stops. Damn. We'll see you next weekend. They're willing to work out a deal. All right. Yeah, let me know. That's it. Like I'm just looking off the estimate on Zillow and Redfin, like that I got to do research and shit and all that, but I mean, fucking let me know what they want to accomplish, and if I could do it, it'll make sense for both of us. That's it. Or I don't know. I could pay land value, but I don't know if that would be way too cheap. I'm seeing 10 acres for $10,000 out here. There's so many of these plots. Watch Talk to Me if you haven't. It's the best scary movie. Wait, what? What's it about? I don't know. After watching House of Usher, though, I'm all spooked out, bro. I'm done with the... Like, I used to like American Horror Story. Then it gets so dark so quick. But I feel like everything has been spooky lately. It's Halloween. So I was like, every movie is very violent. But then I'm like, wait a minute. Kind of makes sense. It's October. House of Usher was good. It gets like it's like creepy though. It's very Halloween-like. Like in the like violence and creepiness and ghosts and shit. You got 40 acres in Ash Fork for $90K, right outside of Prescott. Are you going to turn it into like, you're going to put a camper on it and rent it? Or what do you do with it? You going to build a house? Bro, and look at this. You sent me one compound suggestion today. We wound up with another compound that we already looked at. This is amazing. Reptile. Oh, I forgot that. I watched it, but like, I can't remember. Justin Timberlake. Yeah. That was a good one. That was like a creepy twist one. It was very predictable. House of Usher was very predictable. It was good though. You still wanted to know though. Like, but towards the end, I mean, it writes itself. Yeah, I loved Mr. Robot. I think Mr. Robot can teach you a lot in a stupid, fucked up way. Like, for real. Like, I think Mr. Robot, especially if you are going through your, 18 to 24-year-old stage where you're still freaking out about the economy, here and there, you know what I'm saying, and buying gold, you should watch Mr. Robot. It'll fuel the fire of your tinfoil, but then it'll also teach you a little bit about the reality of things, even though it's a movie. Even though it's a movie, but it's a good one. I love Mr. Robot, but like it has some elements that'll make you think, especially with what you've witnessed already, when you really think about it. Great show. I say movie? Oh, my bad. It's a show. Yeah, multiple. Talk to Me was predictable. I thought House of Usher was predictable. I don't know. What's Talk to Me? Is it on Netflix or what? Is this a Netflix promotion, or how are we is it Amazon, HBO what's on? I need to watch Hanny told me to watch that too. It's on Prime. Y'all got any good comedies? I'm not trying to... No. Y'all keep giving me spooky movies. Jordan loses GOP conference vote. It was like 4 minutes ago. And then 10:47, the hostages released from Gaza are currently with the International Committee of the Red Cross, source to Reuters. And then 23 senators asked 23andMe CEO for details after reported data for sale online. Two hostages, they said. U.S. still hasn't confirmed, but we've had a lot of talk about it so far. Two American hostages, Judith Raynin and her 18-year-old daughter, Natalie Raynin, have been released by Hamas. So we have names now. So they did not identify them till now. Interesting. That's the talk. We've had a lot of talks today. There's been a lot. There's been news again the last hour or so. Honestly, we didn't really move much off of it. It looked like we were, but now where you're ending up, you had a little bit off of these headlines. Gold's still coming down here. Watch out for that. It's working its way lower still. So even off the first candle we missed. $4,251. You fill the gap at 4,277? No? Okay. And you still got 2 hours left, actually. U.S. lawmakers urge tougher rules. Cryptocurrency firms say they work to keep criminals and sanctioned groups off their platforms. Oh, because why Hamas uses crypto to raise money? This was because Elizabeth Warren, she brought that up yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. VSCO. Victoria's Secret's doing very well today. But we got to see gold. I don't know. I was looking at I don't like GLD options. I just don't like even paper gold, man. But then you can't short gold non-paper unless you sell your gold now and then buy it back. Two released. How about the other 300? I think that's total, but I think these are Americans. I believe so. But I think there's 30 Americans still captured, or maybe 28 now. And then I think the death toll has risen to 31, which is wild. I'm surprised that's still not an everyday headline every minute. That's how they used to do it. Tesla down. GameStop on the high. Good guy. What is the other one? Game Square? How you know when to GameStop or Game Square? I don't know. This one a phasing. Like a phase of rain, phase of cloud, the phase clan. Why they call it the clan? Habibi. The game Rhombus, the GameCube, Game Square. Yang, China plays are going down. My goodness. Welcome to Friday. 2 more hours remaining. It is either going to go crazy or you're going to get cucked for the rest of the day. Republican U.S. Representative Scalise, Republicans will start over on Monday. Hearn says he's running for speaker. Oh, I forgot about NVIDIA. I'm kind of shocked still. NVIDIA is it's almost down $100 since their earnings. Magnificent. But then it's still just, this was a whole nother world at one point. Are you cutting loss on the yen play? I mean, that's if you think the dollar is going to keep going up, then yeah. That and then just watch the yen around early 2024. Or end of the year, beginning of the year. Will you buy NVIDIA at this price? Not until closer to earnings, or just wait. Pretty much what's going to happen is one of the earnings in the meantime before NVIDIA, it's either going to kill it or wake it up ahead of time. But I don't know, man. It's hard. It's really hard to say with the price swings because I thought NVIDIA's earnings was good. I thought it would justify more of the higher price. And then all of a sudden you had the market kind of reacting there. So it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild to kind of, again, between 500 and 400, you've had good earnings, but I mean, what justifies the price range? That is the challenge. Farmer never plans to be waits for perfection. Hey man, USO new low. We're at 4251. It's interesting because I wonder if the oil names, again, that's probably off of the headline. Again, any of those every headline update, we've gone a little lower on gold and oil, and headlines in return in terms of the hostages being released. That's LMAT. I was like, did LMT come up? Because watch the defensives too. They kind of came up. Outlook, that thing came down 27. No, GPCR. OYV's on the high. I think that was running even earlier. Live Nation's green. Oh, Wyndham. Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, and remember they rejected the offer. Yeah. I was looking at a Biden thing. And then gold's still coming up, or coming down, but still very, very fear-like. Did the VIX go negative? No shit. Well, that's another thing to chalk up on the day. So you're down 0.5%. NASDAQ is down by 0.9, and then the VIX has fell below 21, but I wonder if we'll close 2 days above 20. So that's an interesting part of this. VIX is down 3. It's pretty much, it says down 3, but this is pretty much where you were at close or at open. Expedia low enough. Take a look historically. I think they still got some premium. It's a better price than not. I mean, you're getting Expedia at 2014 prices. But then they did have their rocket launch around here too. I'd say ultimate, this is kind of the bargain bin, but unfortunately, we've just watched so many things in the last 3 months just break out of the bargain bin and go lower. And I'm talking about a lot of value names or even like blue chip names. VIX moving up again. I'm seeing the SPY. Low tickers moving. Yeah, you're getting a couple of bigger candles here. KRE. NASDAQ's down 1%. SPY 0.7. Dow 0.4. Regionals are down by 3.2. Again, it was RF. They are down 12%. Literally, Regions Financial. That was a really bad regional bank earning there. Yeah. Bro, actually, though, regionals, this is fucked up. Welcome to the interest rates. So now regionals are like straight up back to, this was in the middle of a FRC. Remember, this was SVB, then there was First Republic. But yeah, that's taking regionals down even lower. All right, kind of coming down again. Still same thing. Everything's holding. Recent long term. I think the latest one was MO at the beginning of this month. I think we got in like low 42s. And then you got a dividend as well. I think when's actually next X divvy on that? Keep in mind, too, the next X dividend's coming up. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was right around. Oh no, we missed it. They're voting for the House Speaker. That thing. Other than that, I don't. That one, it just adds to it. The House Speaker political conflict. That just adds to another issue we got to deal with. But bonds and politic or war, that has been this whole week. Man. The volume is at 72 million. Wow. So it's actually kind of decent volume compared. By the end of the day, you'll probably do 100 million. Still got 2 hours. No, yeah, like 80. Yeah, maybe. Very interesting. Yesterday was 121 million. SVV, SCO on the high, so oil's probably still going down there. I'm seeing oil VIX. Oil's at 87, so oil's down 0.75 on the day. I think it was up 3, but like, dude, this was Monday. So that means this whole week, oil moved $1, about $1 higher. And that's after Iran comments, conflict, Yemen, missiles, all this other stuff. Shopify, or no, I think I read that wrong. So SCO and the other look like Shopify. No, Shopify's actually not doing too bad though. This is pain. It's slow. It's slow. The market, I mean, we're better than not, but I mean, how we opened up today, we were saying this off the morning, just opening up, no gap at all, just gap down, no relief after closing below the 4,300 yesterday. And then all we did was just go straight down. It wasn't like the last couple of days where it was like earnings and we were moving and like a bunch of names would be going green, but then the market would still like go up or down. This was just open low, traded lower for the first, 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. And then we've kind of chilled in this range for the other 2.5 hours. And now we're waiting for the closing. Fear is understandable. It is. It is. It's fear and amazement. I mean, again, too, a lot of people thought bond rates would have destroyed things a lot longer ago. And even then, kind of showing that resiliency. So you're breaking down a little bit. You're getting these reactions on the bonds. But like I've said, until we get a movement out of the death zone, it's not good. Dollar off of the bottom. Still barely green on the day. Any chance we close at 4,300? What are we at right now? 60 points up. It would take a lot, to be honest with you. I think it's possible. The probability, if bonds don't catch a bid and we start hitting lows even before power hour, the possibility goes pretty low. If they approved Biden request for aid, would that help the market? I don't know. I think it would, but and it wouldn't, because at the same respect, if we give them aid, I mean, would you say that's escalatory or de-escalatory? That's the tough question you got to ask or answer. Escalatory. You're supporting, but it's still like, if you do give them money and like approve it in mass, I mean, that might lead to more fighting. Give up money, but stability for Israel. Well, I don't know if you get guaranteed stability. You're coming down here a little bit. Dollars moving. This is equities. Again, I already explained it to you. If it comes right back down, like we're saying here, like bonds are not moving, the market is going to catch up to that if it wants to, but you don't have a headline coming out right now. Lunch on me. Let's go, baby. God bless you. Shout out to Twitch. We see y'all. I'm not seeing anything on this move, though. You're getting a little bit of downside. It's actually, before you know it, you'll either be at your lows or we're going to play the dancing queen. But the problem is the timing. You still like an hour, 40 minutes or so. Yeah, dollar's starting to pick up. I don't think the bonds will move if the market keeps doing this, because this was a good day for stocks to go lower while bonds gave them an opportunity to catch up. But my goodness, you can't go for the greedy short. You may have 38 points. Again, if it goes down to 4,200, your other points are going to be at like 42.19, 42.13. I think there's like little baby levels. Where is it? 42.19 is one of them, and then like 4223. I remember that one. Then you got 4229. And then like I don't mark these ones out here, but even like 422, like after here, there's like a lot of bouncing that we did. So there's a lot of little baby levels, but potentially, I mean, the general idea is flush to 4,200, and then you're back into the real computer zone. You know, these were the original levels all from last year. So we'll see. Volkswagen Titans guidance. Where's American Express? Again, SPY's trying to get out of here, but your borderline staring over the edge are about to be in a couple minutes if it keeps going. American Express drop. They post record results. They sell. Meta incorporating AI into its products. SLB down on revenue miss. Yeah, man. Chilling. And everyone talking about the politics. My goodness. China names are still going down. I keep seeing Yang on the high. I think regionals are this is the thing that sticks out the most today. As awkward as that may sound, you know, bonds are still knocking at the door of hurting you, but the regionals are hitting lower than SVB back to June. Try Instagram AI images in Messenger. I didn't know that exists. I did not know that. I'm waiting. Did they release the Snoop Dogg cowboy bot? Why would we watch to look at images? No, I think it's like text to speech. The what bot? The Snoop Dogg. They got the Snoop Dogg bot. The cowboy bot. You don't remember that? You don't remember they paid all of those celebrities millions of dollars to use their name, brand, and likeness to like be like it's a great idea, honestly. You didn't even have to pay you didn't have to pay all the celebrities, but what they did is they like broke down like their chat GPT, and they made it like more specified for certain things, and I think it'll help people adopt it more. So they just made one bot specifically for like advice, one bot was like your friend. You know, it's like more defined. I really do think it would lead to good adoption, but they literally have like celebrities like Kylie Jenner or Kendall, one of those Jenners, but one of those girls, and then they got like Snoop Dogg. Wasn't there a basketball player? So, but then they have like, it's like an image and like a AI of them, and it talks and answers your question. This was all at the latest Meta like keynote thing. Do they call it a keynote? I don't even know what it's called, man. Very creepy. Yes. Man, I just feel like we love this shit. Like the younger generation is gonna adopt it already. The like older, younger generation is already like fully into it. Y'all don't remember, man? We were ready to move into the fucking metaverse. That's it. We were ready to go. It wasn't even ready. That's why I don't want to go to Mars. After seeing the metaverse, I'm like, nah, I know exactly how this is going to play out. We're too ambitious. We were all ready to move to the metaverse, and it wasn't even made. It didn't even exist. Like, it was so fragmented. Mark Zuckerberg had some of it. Snoop Dogg had a little bit of it. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it wasn't even, like, that's why we were like, nah, we're going. It's crazy. That's it. Some of y'all gave up on real estate quick, too. You know that? You guys are like, fuck it. 2021, you were like, houses are too expensive. I'm putting it towards meta land. It's okay. It's okay. Can we pull up the earnings of next week? Yeah. Where is it? I see you next week and I raise you all month. So some of these might not be confirmed still. But next week on Monday, you're going to be getting Logitech, Philips, Cliffs, Whirlpool, MedPace, Alexandria, Crown, Berkeley, PCA. Then Tuesday, you get Verizon, Coke, GE, RTX, Snapchat, GM, Centene, Pulte, and Dow. Wednesday, you get Meta, Boeing, IBM, ServiceNow. What is this? KLA, Align, Thermo Fisher, T-Mobile, and Baker Hughes. Thursday, you'll get, I think Intel's at the end of the week, or maybe next. I don't know if that one's correct. But Intel, Ford, Skechers, Chipotle, UPS, Altria, Hershey's, Dexcom, and Bristol Myers. And then Friday, Exxon, Chevron, Abbevie, Charter, ACM, AeroCap, Booz Allen, and who's that? Colgate, Palmolive. It's hard to find plaque and hard to reach spaces. 9 out of 10 dentists. I can't go Colgate, Palmolive. I found it. And then Phillips 66. I was going to say Route 66. How well do you know the hokey pokey? I don't know, man. Kangaroo. I know it's quiet in here. You know, it got quiet for a little bit, but don't lose it too quickly. You know, man. I don't know, man. I know the Macarena. 1 Maca 2 Maca 3 Macarena. Hey Maca 5. Okay, I don't know the Macarena. Hey Macarena. 1 Maca 2. I can't believe I had to teach my girlfriend the Macarena. I took her to her first Padre game. She had no idea what was going on, man. They did the Macarena. I was so excited. I had to show, man. How do you not know the hokey pokey? Isn't the hokey pokey on some like weird World War II shit? Kangaroo. I'm out. Markets tank. I said bonds. They didn't want to. This second half was good with some of the headlines, but overall, I think oil got brought down a little bit off of those good headlines, but ultimately it's too much in terms of the bonds. How do you find the motivation to log in and stream for 7 hours a day? I mean, some of y'all are pretty cool, I would say, more than some of y'all. You know, it's a lot of fun, and we had this conversation the other day. I'd probably be doing it anyways. You know, I always have to look at the markets, unfortunately. It's a weird addiction I've developed. What I want to know, next month I have way less ideas compared to, like, it's the same set of ideas that I had earlier, but, you know, it's with the rates in that time period, even the last month, they've gone up so much, bro. It's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. You're underappreciated. I rock with you every day for the last year or two. Nah, man. Chaz shows a lot of love, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's good, man. And, like, I'm telling you, bro, like, there's people I've been doing, like, stuff less than I have, bro. And they be hella getting murdered by people. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, there's like crypto people, there's people in all sorts of it. Like, yeah, so honestly, I think I'm right where I should be, man. And the love that I'm telling you, getting to meet some of the Chads, man, that was a very, very rewarding experience for me, man. So thank you. Thank you. You know, that's why I'm really next level, man. We gotta bring more love to the world. We gotta make sure we respect for all of the Chads, bro. So we could have. I want fucking dope conversation. I want very good. I want freedom, man. I want freedom. Okay, that's what I want. I want freedom, and it's gonna be freedom through respecting your fellow peers and getting to the bottom of things and you know what I'm saying, and staying in the game. But it's like it's something big about it. That's the next level, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want. Walmart billionaire Rob Walton is investing in F1's McLaren racing team. Wow. Glad to have met you in the 2K metaverse. Yeah, I forgot the 2K metaverse. That's real. That's a real metaverse. What's the difference between the YouTube and Twitch? I mean, honestly, man, if you really want the answer to that, I have to ban you. So, make your mind up. That explains some of it, though. That does explain some of it. No? I mean, you tell me. You tell me. Stephen Ellis, baby. God bless you. Ellis. I love that last name. I love that name in general. We got one of the homies named Ellis. It's a very, very high class last name you have there, Mr. Ellis. Do they give you reservations? Like, I feel like if you call in, they have to give you a reservation. I'm Mr. Ellis. You don't know who I am? Mr. Ellis. Indeed. No. Pay safe. I thought that was important. Paging Mr. Ellis. Bro, Victoria's Secret again. SPY lower, Victoria's Secret higher. I don't know what's happening. 7%. Again, bonds, literally, the more stocks go down and bonds just don't react, this is closing that little gap. I want to call it a baby gap, but it's massive. Are you trading there? I don't think I did anything. I'm still in that VKTX from this week. I had GPCR. I wanted to get out of that. I should have probably. But then I'm like, I'm still holding NVO. These are probably going to trade the same. And then VKTX, let's see. Raul got left at. Love the content wherever it's at. At to see you're awesome. So it's the market would be. It will be awesome. Don't worry. You know, that's the. I mean, if any of the years of the stock market have taught me, is like you'll get your turn, bro. Trust me, you'll get your turn, but like you have to don't ever underestimate the thing that washes a lot. And this is speaking. It's one thing for trading, but it's also another thing for like the long term. Is that you know. You really are gonna go through a lot of different periods, but ultimately, you will be able to, just the time go through. If you can make it through the moments, just a lot of people end up just quitting when it's not working for them, and then they get back in when it's good. You want to be set up in the markets before it gets awesome, but unfortunately, it's not really incentivized to do so. That's why the long term will prevail, especially once you already have it running. The floor for October, I mean, I don't know. If the minute we go above 5% yields and run, I'm throwing in the towel. I don't know where everything goes after that point. That's it. The Pandora's box gets opened up because we've already made a 2001-esque move on the yields. But like I'm saying, it's just this. I don't know if this is going to stop anymore. I really thought it would around here, and a lot of people thought it would stop here. You see what I'm saying? So like this was already extra. People thought it would stop here, and then it's there. You're 10 basis points away from giving up. Well, I don't know if you're hearing me correctly, but giving up in terms of trying to fucking pinpoint it or pin it to a wall. I'm not going to go on sprint trying to figure out where it's at. I would rather pull back and just say anything could fucking happen and leave my mind open to possibilities. But after this point, think about it. We tracked 5% 3 to 6 months before this happened, but like I'm saying, I'm not going to, I think all the theories just go out the window. If the bond volatility continues and yields keep climbing and we don't know when it's going to stop, then yeah, that's not, I would give up trying to figure out what is going to happen, and more so cash and be on to whatever else you need, or playing along the lines of you got to embrace the uncertainty than not. But I don't think you could box it in that easy if we go above 5. But the bonds are the things that are making us very, very susceptible to anything at any moment where you just don't know. At 5, like I said, it's 5 is both scary, but you're already there. You know what I'm saying? You're already at 5, but like I'm telling you, the pace, and if this keeps going, if you just repeated what you just did, you're going to be at 7.5 or 6.7 by the end of the year, by the end of this year in 2023. And remember, like I told you, not one person in the world of the economists that you are forced to listen to or they project from, not one of them had a target above 4.75 on the 10-year for this year. Nobody. Not one person in the world. The rates were not supposed to go this high. So like I'm saying, if you hit lower now, we're already at the danger zone. We're already in the danger zone right now. We're already at 5. It's not like 0.001 is going to make the difference, but it's more about the trend and the broader wind. If that keeps pushing and then 5.01 turns into 5.2, just like how we have now, little pop and then boom, rocket down another 1%. It's like I'm saying, we continue this pace, we'll be right under 7% by the end of the year. There's no ceiling. That's why I'm saying, that's what I mean by I give up. Because ace gets lost and we keep doing that. It's no ceilings, bro. Now stay lands, mother. Good morning. Rate hike in your mouth like, why you yawning? I'm gone and pow, why you started me? Pow, why you started me? I'll bring a rate hike until it stops your arteries. What? Back in the bonds, but a lot more bonds. I'm a Papa Bear bonds. Need my no? Okay. If you know, you know. Otherwise, it just got really weird. Got a lot more health to maturity than you could ever fathom. A big-headed Bank of America couldn't even imagine. Okay, I'm sorry. No ceilings. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to juggle, man. I hope you guys are with me. I know there's going to be one asshole next week. I thought 5% kills the market. Well, no, you got to juggle. It's one thing about 5, but you're already there. We're not scared of an arbitrary number just to be scared of it. You know what I'm saying? But the real thing is the mix of that number and approaching higher rates and then continuing the pace and now setting a realm. Realistically, the ceiling is 5.5. 5.5 because that is where the current rates are at, 5.2 to 5.5. So once we go above there, you're getting an inversion to a degree probably, and then it just starts to get, like I'm saying, you could hit a very quick pace fast. We just need this to stop. First time listening, you boys are crazy. Sorry. Yeah, man. There's a lot, though. If you just got in, it depends. 7 hours, There's been a long day, man, and we've been getting a lot of headlines back and forth. You got to wait for confirmations, too. And then meanwhile, the bonds, we had a lot of good bond discussions. So I don't know when you got in, but welcome to the crazy side of the show. Wait till you see after hours. We got a Bible study. We got 2K. What's the solution to stop? Nothing. It kind of just stops. The solution is people to buy it. So honestly, like, we should all be pumping TLT in the 10-year if you want to stop it. But really, it wouldn't. It's a futile effort because the Fed was just going to dump on you. But it's not I don't know if you have the solution is the data needs to stop pointing. Data as well as Powell and everything in conjunction needs to just stop justifying higher rates, but they can't. No, that's the thing. I think we're in a very because a lot of time, a lot of talks we've had today, something breaks and then the Fed cuts, right? So just like, I want you to imagine something breaking and the Fed cutting on one end, and then I want you to imagine on like another spot, them just finally reaching a point of bonds where, they don't cut, but then or like the inflation stuff warrants or doesn't warrant the rate cuts. It's like we're just as far away from everything right now. That's why it's getting weird, because if Powell really is going to stick to his word, holy shit. And then what if inflation really does come up? But it's like we're just as far away from seeing inflation emerge as we are something break, or again watching this whole dynamic play out. But then again, it takes a couple days, couple weeks. If we do start pushing, then we'll see. But the gap is real. I mean, you could see it on the SPY and the bonds. Bill, you're good. You have nothing to worry about with Bill. Bill was literally the best trade of the year. We said it from the beginning of the year. I wish we took even more of it, but I got my licks on it. But at the end of the day, cash has outperformed everything. Any asset you could think of, if you went in cash and then got interest on your cash too, like just it was the best thing you could have done. Short term, any short term liquidity, especially yielding back, it outperformed. Cash was unreal, especially when you go look at your dollar compared to the rest of the world again and everywhere else. It's nutty. I think there's a shift happening. I don't think Powell got one more rate hike left in him. I think so. If that, he doesn't want that to happen. Powell now, all of them at the Fed, all of a sudden are talking about longer term rates. Powell's ideal situation is that he raises one more time or less and then gets the bond yields on the long end to blow out so that now, boom, everything's tightened financially. That's it. And then we start to see the effects. And then you blow up real estate or commercial real estate and whatever else may need it. But then that way you actually like tighten up, but you need the long end to participate. So that's what I think he's trying to do right now. That's in the last 48 hours, 72 hours, even the messaging of all of the Fed speakers. I really do think they are trying to, I think if they can get away with not raising rates, they're only going to raise rates if inflation comes back. So the best case scenario is that they let damage occur through the long end going up, and they want it to go up. They don't care. You didn't say anything last time. They want, and that way you can normalize that long end and at least get, and not even normalize, but just get the rates higher, I think, and actually get it to cause pain. Then I think Powell will just wait, and then he's going to do that until then. But otherwise, it'll be that or climb up 1% at a time until you just fucking wreck. But both are pretty bold. We'll see. If I had 5,000 in the market today, what would be the safest route to go? Options or shares? Shares, but the answer is cash. Up until you maybe buy earnings. I mean, you could take risk right now. That's the thing. It's like you could get a nice return if you want to risk now, but like you could also lose half of that money. Otherwise, cash is going to just guarantee it, give you a nice little return, and then hopefully as you get a little return in the short term off the cash, the real good investments are going to pop up really cheap, and then you're just liquid and ready to go into them. UCO, I mean, for a little bit, but you guys got a crash course in oil. We were talking about it today, just how we learned this from last time. But oil is, I like it with how things could play out, but you're susceptible to somebody gets released. We're not going to attack, just little headlines. Oh, they're working on this. Even if it's fake, even if you get a fake, it'll still react to it. So you got to it's going to be hard to hold. That was the lesson that you even had from 2020 or 2021 or 2022. What year was that? I don't know now. We're getting old. Would you grab Bill today or wait for a hike? It doesn't matter. Bill right now, you're middle of the month. That's the only problem. So you have to just wait till it's prorated. You got to wait till this time of the month to get all your money back with the yield. But Bill, you could go buy a bond too. Wait till the auction or go. But I'm telling you, it's easy. It's very, very easy. It just keeps it safe and gives you got 5%. That's really what Bill has been pushing 5% all year practically. It went up after the first couple months. Stellantis said to match GM and Ford's 23% raise offer. That could be good news, bro. I feel like they've been pushing out that damn UAW strike I'm surprised we haven't heard way more out of it. But maybe that could be broader good news. Oh, they're talking about that AI thing. Here, I need to go pee. Follow me on Instagram at the Trading Fraternity. Hit up the Twitch toe. I love you. I'll be right back. But yeah, the strike is still going. Yeah, I know, right?
Putting a lot of money into AI right now.
I think the debate really in software is going to be who can charge for the incremental features when a lot of functionality is going to be at parity. Large language models are democratized, meaning every application is going to have a conversational intelligence within the next year or two. And so which of the companies are actually going to be in a position to monetize that feature? That's a debate. Right now, you're seeing companies like Workday and HubSpot, they're adding AI features in some cases for free. So we think Microsoft, with their outsized position, over 80% market share in productivity tools, is really going to be in a better position to monetize and drive value from AI.
All right, Brent, great to catch up with you and great insights. Brent Bracelin over at Piper Sandler, a conviction on Microsoft. And just a correction, I said they were reporting on Wednesday of next week. That's actually on Tuesday of next week, along with Alphabet. Some breaking news crossing the wire right now. This on the United Auto Workers strike. We're learning that the UAW is said to have asked GM, Ford, and Stellantis for a 25% pay raise. I believe that part we did know, but Stellantis is said to have matched GM and Ford's offer for a 23% pay raise to UAW.
Okta
There's been some interesting, though somewhat conflicting commentary coming out of the United Auto Workers as well as some of the automakers. But overall, it does appear that they are making some progress. The latest news here is that Stellantis is said to match GM and Ford's 23% raise offer to UAW. The auto workers were asking for 25%. All right. A lot more coming up here on the program. We're going to talk with the Vice President of the European Commission as U.S. and EU leaders gather for a summit at the White House. That's coming up next here on The Close on Bloomberg.
Yeah, Okta, not especially in cybersecurity month. And, I mean, everybody's just worried. Again, global tensions pick up. All cyber. There's a reason I think the cybersecurity stocks moved. Everything just, bro, it's a big issue. And then people are worried about cyber attacks tying into terrorist stuff and all of the other stuff. So it's important, but it is interesting at Okta. Bad timing. Car prices are going down. Car prices are getting murked. Low key, the car market, it's so weird Because remember, I was telling you, it was getting weird earlier, like lots of pockets, but then like the car market's like subtly crashing right now, I would argue. It just inventory picked up very big all across the board. Again, I think even the UAW strike, that had its own little effect too, but prices are not that good on cars. I love you, baby. God bless you. I'm in carless in September 2022, refusing to pay. You got some discounts now. I mean, you might get even better ones, so that's always the issue. And then last time, beginning of the year, it was kind of like that, and then SVB, and then free money. So, yeah, we looked at the Lambo index today. I was showing you guys. There's like 424. I think the numbers have been weird lately, but even the last time we checked, that's like 100 jump. You try not to show too many of them, but the prices are so much lower than the premiums. It's still expensive cars, but again, even in the luxury space, though, the luxury space is just, they're taking knockdowns. I mean, people aren't buying them left and right like they used to. And again, there's Okta. Okta's getting Merc now. Great call out on that one now. I got a stream alert out too, but El Coyote, good work. Yeah, that one's down 4.5. But that's something you got to keep in mind. We're looking at like what is everybody asking? Oh, the bonds, the interest rates. Oh my gosh, how's everybody gonna buy a house? How are the people gonna buy a house? What if they want to buy a house? How the fuck are they doing 9% mortgages right now? Okay, it makes no damn sense. How are they doing it? Right? So you've probably heard that, right? Think about it. It's not like houses are you don't buy a house. As many people, you're probably going to buy the car first. At least there's a bigger market for cars than people. Don't forget, interest rates are up. They've already been up, but then as the longer term rates go up too, though, those car rates are also going with it. It's really expensive to finance a car now also. So that's the problem too, is like if you were waiting for a car, you may have a better price now, but it's kind of like real estate. Unfortunately, the problem is if you wanted to finance, it's expensive unless... Here's the hack. If you finance with the car dealer, they may give you a way better rate. Not like don't go to no like fucking cash your check car place, but like I'm talking like Ford Financial, GM Financial. They'll oftentimes offer like teaser rates or like good deals if you buy certain vehicles and finance with them. The two hostages were kidnapped from Nahal Oz near Gaza border on October 7th. Prime Minister official statement. Israel says Hamas released hostages Judith and Natalie Rainan. Prime Minister's office. Like 1 minute ago. And then Turkish Foreign Minister, Turkey proposing a guarantee-ship system to end Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Turkey can be a guarantor. It's good news, yeah. I mean, now you have confirmation by Prime Minister's office from Israel. Did he tweet it or did he just put out a statement? Because that dude wild on Twitter. Judah and Natalie Rainan. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Raanan. Rainan. Ranan. Yeah. Oh no, it's Rishi Sunak. He didn't tweet it. They were from Chicago? No way. If they come back and they say Chicago wasn't that bad, or if they say Chicago's still bad, that says a lot. I didn't know they were from Chicago. Now we still have 28 more. Something like that to get back. No, it's interesting. I think the U.S. wants, I mean, it's actually very good, but I think they're trying to delay it by trying to get as many hostages. The hostages are slowing everything down, which is kind of good in a weird way. I know that sounds hella weird, but I really think at this point, again, they're literally, we're like, we're about to go into Gaza. And then they're like, here's 2 hostages. And they're like, okay, we're not going into Gaza. Hold on. And then now if there's 28 more, I mean, that's not going to be a quick process. One of them has 2 sons also kidnapped, not yet, according to Facebook, not returned. Only 2 people. There was only 2 hostages released today. There's more than that, both American and then like another like 300, I think, or 280 that are from other countries. Oh, what? Oh, you mean to tell me that there's 2 more people in the family that are still kidnapped? So they only released half of the family? Okay, Chad, you guys can verify. According to Facebook, I'm gonna say, that's crazy, but that's like unfortunate. But I don't know if that is, we'll see if they say anything about that. Well, that's not confirmed. Again, someone's saying they just saw that on Facebook. They're saying that the same family has 2 other sons, but I don't know. Again, we still don't even wait till the U.S. and Okta's down $5 on that. Or no. 250. You didn't hear that? It's been on local news here that the 2 women were celebrating the girl's high school graduation. They didn't mention anyone else. Didn't pull the trigger. Yeah, that would have... I wonder what the dailies would have done. That was nice. Again, I mean, bad time for a cybersecurity incident. Let's take a look. They're still kind of expensive, though. Oh, wait, that wasn't October 20th. Oh, yeah. 7 cents to 50. Whew! 2 cents to 15, yeah. Those hit. One went up by $1.44. 9 cents to $1.44 in the money. Oh my gosh. Oof. That's good. That is good. That's good to see there. I mean, if you get another, because a couple of these headlines, like they've been like that today. We get them like kind of earlier. And then it just everything moves so slow. But if it does hit, but then again, on the option, you just got to balance it out. Because no hit, then it hit. That was a good one. Boot on the high. And see if Okta, you might even be able to get Okta to the upside, but they probably widen the spreads. We need power hour. Am I muted? No. Okay, we have a lot. We've had a lot today. I talk a lot, you know. That's why I tell people on 2K. Our teammates yesterday, they were making fun of me a little bit, but I was like, I just talk a lot. They were real nice after I got all those rebounds, though. But you know, we've had a lot of talks today. We even had Philo. We're coming into power hour. I mean, what, like 3 minutes? 3 minutes. We've covered a lot. We need to talk. I was going to say the yield curve. Actually, who was it who asked me that in the morning? I'm like, is it awful if I talk about it now at power hour? I mean, again, we've been dealing with the headlines today too. Hostages released. The bonds are creepy. Okta, oh, they're going again. We just had that. We got that news early, too. That's a cybersecurity incident. And then now even SPY's making some movements. It was me. It's me. I've been waiting all day. The financial glitch. No. It wasn't really anything. I wish I had more to report on it. But it's just, we've seen it a couple months ago. I think it's not good in the sense of, we're always going to have this underlying worrying during this conflict that it's like cyber attacks. But there's little coverage on it, too. You kind of, as long as it worked today, nobody really batted an eye. Pumper Sandler, yeah, they are buying. Again, he was just saying Microsoft. You want to know if your theory plays out where the curve uninverts and just squeezes itself into financial tightening. How do you play that in markets? Like, do you short banks with sketchy balance sheets? Or is there another way to play that? So let's start with the first part, because this is what I've been thinking about lately. And I'm glad you're familiar with the theory. Inverted curve, and then once it uninverts, we go down. But now, here is the one problem that I have. Do you know what I have one problem with reading the yield curve uninversion right now. So if right now we are inverted by like a quarter basis point right now, but we have a problem with that. So if the curve uninverted, like tomorrow, let's say, 0.16. So if the curve uninverts tomorrow, right, I have a problem with that. Why? Let's start there. This is where everything starts. Going down. Market is closed. No. Bear steepener. No. Oh, there it is. Got him. Snipers. Exactly. The Fed hasn't cut rates. That is what makes this so unique, my friends. So it inverts on a Saturday. Yeah. You guys are civilians. Here in the stock market, non-civilian life, tomorrow, I'm talking about the next trading days. We only operate in trading days. So yes, tomorrow is Monday. You should know that. You shouldn't. If you don't know tomorrow is Monday, then we got to throw you through initiation. So the problem is the curve is not uninverted. Or excuse me, if it does uninvert, the Fed has not cut rates. So that's where no matter what, you go even in the 90s, I don't believe that happened. So this is the biggest dilemma with my theory. Because what was my theory? My theory was, yes, when the uninversion happens, but like, listen to what even Uncle says. When are you not supposed to buy the dip? Anybody? When the 3-month is on the fall. So that's not happening. You see what I'm saying? So you're not getting the 3-month falling, but you're uninverting. So this uninversion, almost 100 basis points of it all, you're uninverting without the 3-month falling. So this is where the theory right off the bat, technically my theory is not playing out. I'm getting one of the two factors. I'm getting my uninverted curve. That's why I said I was thinking about this. Every time I take a dump, I'm thinking about this. I don't know what you think I do. Sometimes I'll go on my phone and I got my time. I'm thinking to myself, I'm spending time. I've thought about this every single time. Every time I take a dump, bro, even in the shower too, it's like, wait a minute. This is not like it's uninverting rapidly. And that already in and of itself is bad. Again, that's why you guys bring up the bear steepener, not to mention a lot of it, but it's just like the 3 month is not going down. The Fed is not cutting. So if we don't have a cut, 1 out of 2 of the theory is met, unfortunately. So that's what I was saying. I was asking myself today, I was like, if it does, now look, we have to ask her. It's right here. If it does uninvert, is that still going to lead to a problem? And I kind of think it will. I don't know. Again, the original theory and the safest theory you could play is when the 3 month is falling after the inversion, it's a guaranteed crash. That's my theory. I've been betting on that for a minute, and honestly, it will keep you out of false signals too. As I'm showing you, that's a very hard criteria to meet. That's why it's like I really do believe in it. But at the end of the day, I do think that the uninversion will be bad. So, but at the same time, I can't say it in the same confidence of if once the 3 month falls, once they cut rates. But take a look at 2001. It was kind of similar. But like you get up here, then you get you get the little cobra, or the cobra. That's what we were just in. But then like it didn't last. It lasted for it was around October. Honestly, it was the same time frame, sadly. Oh God. But then you already died and then they cut it. You see what I'm saying? So they let this thing get clapped, but then they cut it. Okta's taking another one. You're saying, if I X'd out the yield curve for this shit, bro, yeah, that's worth it, bro. Rivian popping, good call out. That was worth Xing out the yield curve. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Rivian is a decent move, honestly, for power hour and nothing else going on. October 20th. Rivian sticks to its plans to get tough for EV makers. As things get tough. It's a Barron's article. I think fluff piece by Barron's. Might be a Barron's recommendation. You gonna YOLO leap puts then? Nah. Kangaroo. I'm just telling you right now, like, my theory's it's hitting, but it's not hitting. Like, I don't have that confidence without my curve dropping. But like I'm saying here, maybe it does if the only thing I could suspect, we are matched up perfectly with the year 2000, and then we're like right here where maybe the market could take a 5-10% like real big plow down, and then they have an emergency cut. That's the only way that and then we're gonna get like, you're gonna miss out half of the move if you want the golden signal. But I'm down with that. But otherwise, I generally think though, uninversion is bad. And if we do uninvert after what we did, I think that it's bad in general, but it's not that I can't act on it the same way. But I'm willing to put the light on and say that we have to consider it. But that's the confusing part. This is what I'm trying to figure out. I'm telling you, it's very perplexing. But I do think the answer is worth it. But then again, the safety is easy. It's just wait till the cut, and you know. But this time around, I mean, what if we do get that unique situation of uninverting? So we'll see. But I do think uninversion is bad, and I do think we could be playing out like the 2000s here, which would match up other theories as well. Now, as far as how to play it, so you're saying, do you short the banks with sketchy balance sheets? You could do everything. But realistically, I would go for buying bonds and buying the yen. And, maybe I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now, buy the Japanese yen when they cut. If I could confirm a crash, you buy the yen. If you forget anything else, the yen will be the one. 1,000,000% in my mind. So that's one of the plays that I really would boil it down to. But like we said, there's a general, you want to own stuff that'll go up in the thing in volatility, but low key, you could go anywhere. The once we know that confirmation, we could go anywhere in the market. Yeah, Octo, I can't believe you just got you doubled down on those dailies, bro. Even that second daily that was like, it just went up again. But you said the yen is no longer acting as a safe haven. Yeah, that's true. But, have you heard of the prodigal son? Amen. Finger to the sky, baby. Finger to the sky. He will come back to himself. We'll see. We'll see. I'm saying buy the Bitnort coin. Yeah, Bitcoin. I would buy Bitcoin after like the third rate cut. I wouldn't buy Bitcoin after the first one though. But I would buy a shit ton of Bitcoin after once rates get like low too. If they do that, and I don't know how long that's going to take. Sadly, that's the problem with all of this. But they would be good. Like 6J, yeah, that would be if we had a rate cut again. In that sense, like, I mean, you guys got to do the math too. Like, it's just like TLT. It took people a couple of years to realize the genius of the bond plays we have done. But like, what is the genius of rate cut and then the yen? Can somebody tell me? Yen get strong. Yen have safety. Yen safe haven. New low almost. Watch out if we flush here. NVAX on the high. ACLX. Dude, Octa's destroyed. Same people that sold will return. Yeah. All good reasons. And just like, let me ask you this. If we cut rates, what do you think is going to happen to this very strong dollar? It's the same logic as gold to a degree, but think about it. All of those reasons apply. And then the dollar is going to finally die. The dollar going up is a big reason the yen is down. So you would get really, really hooked up there with all of those factors now, and then actual consistently slow dollar with yields supporting that. That would be great. But yeah, no rate cuts yet. That we're just talking about the yield curve right now, and just that's why I need the yield curve. I need a cut confirmed. Otherwise, without it, I'm very suspect of the market. But if anything, I think the signal might come later, sadly. Like the real OG signal to know it's clapped, we might start, we're going to be moving how we're moving now, kind of in the fog, before we actually know what was up. Did you hit TLT off Trump telling Jerome to cut? Or was it already in the making? It was already in the making. It was the 2019 meeting. We hit the first TLT. And it was a dope watch list. I would just go over it. And I was just saying, no matter what, whether he cuts or violates the Fed futures, the bonds they're going to move fat. And this was before anybody ever knew about TLT. So, and then we also hit the TLT emergency rate cuts in COVID, because we were freaked out about COVID a month before everybody. And then we bought a lot of different shit. So that was it. Those were the only two, and that's how it played out. But it wasn't. This time it's a little different. Unfortunately, every other time we were in a much lower rate regime, and that's why like TLT is it's sucker punching everybody right now. But there's a lot we could do. With oil would kind of move a little bit, but oil has a weird effect of either being the cause or being the effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we've witnessed it enough, but oil just is good. Let oil do its thing, but oil's going to have a lot of weird signals in this type of scenario. Yeah, the octoplay, bro. You got a fucking early-ass stream alert and call-out in the chat, so you just had to strike if you wanted that, but you had literally, they got hack news. We gave that served up to you before everything. I can't believe that. Dude, those are like 3,000% now, I think, on the contracts. Bro, like even the late stage 10-cent contracts just went to $1. Bro, these were the ones I was looking at. Bro, these just went $10 to $2, bro. That's crazy. So even if you heard me complaining about the first round and be like, oh man, you missed that, and then you FOMO'd into it, you made another 1,000%. No, that was good. Bro, El Coyote, bro, in the Twitch chat, he dropped that. He was the first one to drop that. So there was nothing without that. I was able to verify it, but that's it. New York judge fines Donald Trump $5,000. Let's see. $0.05 to $3. Bro, all of them, I'm telling you. It was kind of a blessing. I think some of you FOMO'd into the second half plays, bro. But that's it. I was like, yeah, bro, it just went up another 1,000%. But like, even if you just looked at that chain and grabbed anything, it fucking went, bro. Some of them did like $6 to $300 right there. I mean, I got my FOMO. I'm directing my FOMO in the other direction now. That's the next one. Oh, I didn't film me on one of them. You got FOMO? You hit it then, fucker. If you got FOMO, you got paid out for FOMOing on that one. They hooked you up on that. That's crazy. That's what I was saying. Damn. I was like, we could have found another one. You could have just stayed there. Credit spread. Maybe the calls if there's any like stupid cheap ones. I threw in like some bullshit orders to see if they'll fill it, but I don't know how froggy they're feeling. You're up 23, baby. That's a dragon right there. That's a double dragon. You only have 45 minutes, though, so be careful. So watch out, guys. Don't let your FOMO deceive you. But there's only like 40 minutes left, so that contract is a little bit different. Why you didn't short it? I'm not like, I thought it was going to move a little bit, and I thought it would be like, it already moved down fast. I thought that was going to be like the bulk of it, but nah. Too many people looked and did nothing. They had to pump it up. I think so, bro. Damn, I was saying the call side there, you would have got $2. They didn't fill my orders. I only put in like $10 ones. So I only wanted 1 penny. I wasn't going to do anything above a penny. But even then, the bids, it's a little scheme going on there. Oh, I'm a business. Horna. Where's your horn? Fuck. I can't find it. Why is it happening again? I'm a business. Man. I hate that. You missed out. What do you mean? It's okay. Just vibe with it. Honestly, though, there is, like, I don't want to sound too conspiracy, but I swear to, like, there is some effect. Like, when people don't act, they move a lot better. And when people do act, it's just, there's too much incentive to to fuck it up. But like at the same time, don't you know, I called it out first too with there. You know, we got even El Coyote. I don't know if he hit it or not too, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, don't even trip on that. But that was a great play. Again, you could have gotten later, and that was like, you had one like last chance opportunity, but I don't know, unless you're ballsy now and want it, but that was wild. Bought the dip. I've canceled all my contracts. I try to get these little ones, but don't worry. That was cool. You didn't get it, yeah, man. I know. I'm glad Chad's got it too. 'Cause, yeah, we got it early, but that one, I'm chilling, man. There's so many other things in the bonds. That's why I said I don't want to get trapped on anything, but really low liquidity. I think some of these play Octa, that would have been good, but at the very least, it reacted. It moved pretty quick, got out of it, and then that's it. Biden secured the release of 2 Americans. America confirmed. So there it is, two hostages now. You have watched this story develop here over the last couple of hours, from the first word of it to now hitting the president's desk. Yeah, they're free. Yeah, they're free. They're free right now, but you're free, and the vaccine is free too. So get it. Okay. All right. Fellow citizens have endured terrible ordeal. Is he talking? There's Department of State briefing after hours. Marka. Pfizer priced Paxlovid at $1,400. Damn. I think Paxlovid actually hits though. Like, bro, any of the old people I knew that got COVID and took Paxlovid, they would just be, dude, they got like lit. Like, I've honestly seen decent things with Paxlovid, sadly. I don't know, because again, I don't know how I feel about everything, but like, I've seen some crazy reactions on Paxlovid, like good in terms of responding to everything. No recreational value, but like, you know, if you weren't feeling good, that shit will make you feel brand new. You're 60, you'll be feeling 20 while having COVID for a little bit. I don't know. Is it a steroid? I think it's like there's a steroid component, but it's like, I've seen good things by it, surprisingly. It's combo roid and antiviral. I don't know. I mean, double check it. I won't double check until they got an FDA approval and I can play it, but I've, like I said, heard good things about it. Biden thanks Qatar, Israel for their partnership in this work. You've been sanding for 6 hours now? Like sanding wood or like construction, right? You got gloves on, I hope. Or a machine. Don't they have sanding machines? Yeah, sand and paint. Don't you got a machine though? Don't tell me you're doing it by hand, unless that's like your thing. Mexico president threatens to declare disputed property owned by Vulcan environmentally protected area after failing to reach an agreement with the U.S. construction firm Bloom. Could be old. Vulcan. I feel like they've had that beef in the past. Airbnb on the low. A lot of names on the spy. Again, American citizens, or at least confirmed. You had a little pop, but that's not really holding. You have 30 minutes or so left, and we are near the lows. Oil's barely down. It looks like it had a big intraday move, but at the margins, at the numbers, 0.31. NASI is down by 1.2. SPY 0.98 right now, and then the Dow Jones down 0.65. The spokesperson, oh yeah, They released it, but again, Hamas claims that they state the reason for the release of the hostages is to show the American people the lies that have been spread by the Israel and Biden administration. The U.S. has not confirmed if this is true. That was the first headline in the morning. So, but we did not. All we have now is the confirmation of the hostages. I don't know if that Hamas statement is confirmed. Are we going to go see a new low in the next 30? You could. I mean, that's definitely on the table. They're hugging it right now. 40. This was the level I told you in the morning. You went a little bit lower. And like I told you earlier, there's like 4 other support zones here. Like 42.20 and then 19 and like even 23 and then 42.16. So it has to get real wild here. Otherwise, break them all at once or it's going to go slow around this level. All my calls are dead. Push me to the edge. I don't even care if you hike. Because on the real, the market always lies. I'm sorry. Should have started when I saw her in the eye. Going down again. Please hold. Please hold while we connect your lows. You are 2 points in line for the next low. Would you like to wait and we'll call you back? Get stream alerts. If not, please hold and listen to this original by the Chad. Do 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 do. You're still in line. Please hold while we connect you to the next representative. New lows on the way. Please hold and hopefully you have a wonderful day. We had an elevator. We had some this year and a little bit of last year. You guys got some. Come on, man. Yeah, man, I'm on the grind, 5 a.m. I make notes, I finish, I go get the video done, and then I got homes and a girlfriend. I'm busy. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing today, bro? I'm chilling. It's the weekend now, Friday, but you're hitting a low. We're not done yet. Not yet, actually. One more point, man. And that's a lot of real estate stuff on autopilot too, bro. That's why I tell y'all, get into real estate. I hope y'all listen. 4230. 4230. All right, level 1 knocked out. We still got like 3 or 4 more of these, but I mean, you're coming into the final 30. We still got 4 more minutes till the final 30, but another new low on the table, Chadadonia. Biden to host America's summit to address immigration. Yeah, you got the new low in there. I think everything. Again, regionals, I think that's a sticky call-out for the day, man. Don't forget that coming into the weekend and next week. Just regionals are a really ugly look today. Above all else, it's one thing about bonds, one thing about global tensions, but if I could throw somebody else on the podium, just regionals. That's actually, again, bad earnings on regions financial today, but regional banks are now like low of May or June. This was like kind of the retest. They're getting there, but that's not a good trend. It's safer to get puts and calls than every stock these days. It has been the last 3 months. I mean, granted, if they actually work, though, like I'll tell you, those pops kill your puts. So like we got those MGM puts like right here out of the money before they already were falling. We got it like before the second fall or something. And like we still got like you're up on them now, but I made way more money making them free over here. And like it took a while to get back up and then it popped back up. And then now that MGM put, it's still high, but like you would get on the ask what I got for it a little earlier. It just all depends on how the stock moved, though. Like, again, if you saw Okta today, that was insane. If it was something like SEDG, if it was consistently down, you got rewarded on that. The pops, though, are still the killers in terms of the puts. It was like we made the same move every day. It takes time. I did buy time. I made that play, I think, in September, and I bought till January. So I made sure it had like more than 3 months of time on the play. They were just really cheap. But yeah, I mean, it worked up a little bit, but held it for a month. Max gain was like the first couple days after buying the contract. And then even though the stock's lower now or at the same lowish, it's a little bit lower. Again, at least 50% or 40% lower than where I sold it. The trickle down 30. I mean, 330 ramp capital, man. Crystal Ball next week says fucking it's going to be amazing unless the bonds don't. That's it. So but next week, I'd say you throw October out the window till the final days. But at that point, if next week you don't get any relief from earnings or at the very least the bonds don't stop this pace, I think we have a problem. But if the bonds stop it, then I think we're going to get a little bit of relief, assuming nothing else pops up out of nowhere. Mm. 30 minutes till the end of session. You want 420? You like that number? Okay. Any number, man. Any number. October. I thought October was going to be good. And I still think there's hope for it. But at the same time, I'm ready to abandon that idea if the bonds just get clapped tomorrow or Monday. We're going to get our October rally next. Oh, yeah, you could. I mean, just don't forget, we were green on October until the last 2 days. But then again, what was the theme of every month? Every month, the last couple of days, you made the whole entire month usually. So like day before end of September, we were looking ugly. You bounce back up here, 920. Isn't that take you? Where's the big? You're still down, I think, from September. But last couple of days, you'll move like half of what you did for the most, maybe 30%. So if you get a good week next week and then the final days, I think it was in August, end of August, we were down almost. So where was it? You still close. Actually, I think it was weird. Remember this? August, you were down by the middle, by the 18th. You bounced up a little bit, but like, look at the final days. You ended up closing August like break even or barely red. So August looked like a 1% move when you dropped at one point like 4.5% in 2 weeks. So those end of the days, sadly, not like the end of the times like Revelations, but like even here, again, June, July, you had last couple of days here. So if next week is good with earnings, bonds calm down, and then you lead up final week, that's going to be great. But like I'm saying, if bonds just keep punching everybody in the face, I don't know if that will materialize, unfortunately. It's annoying when the market pops up and at the end of the month it says S&P closes up. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's We've dealt with that a lot this year. You'd have crazy months, and then if you saw where they ended up, you would be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. If you just look at it in the history books or at the numbers, again, even in March, we did a little bit of that. So again, or you moved right at the beginning of the month, and then here's where you started March. You had SVB. Don't forget, we ended March higher. Like, that's how crazy it was. Literally, in the first SVB, we started low, popped up, went low, and then by the end of the month, you were higher on the month of March. Since your explanation of the Fed to your dad, to my dad, you were talking to him about bonds, and he was like, "Could you explain?" Kind of blew my mind. He didn't really know. Yeah, man. It's actually it was mind blowing. And then if your parents are interested, man, share some info with them. Exxon, I think the prisoner release stuff. I mean, oil was up in the morning and then quickly gave up. Like right here, this was before anything, and then like right around here, this was the prisoner release stuff. AKA de-escalation or calming of tensions leading to oil and gold calming down. Rivian, I had it up here. There was a Barron's Pump article about them. They had a pop when we were going down. I thought it was interesting. I just didn't take it off. What time is that? 30 minutes still. Anyone like McHenry for speaker? He is pro-crypto, and he was grilling Gensler. I think the Republicans don't like him because they say he has, like, Democratic backing. So they, like, they got really mad. Dude, there's a lot of drama in the politics. I don't think it matters as much, but hold up. FDA approves Pembrya, the first and only vaccine for the prevention of the 5 most common serogroups causing meningococcal disease in adolescents. Meningococcal. Is it Pfizer? I didn't have a ticker on that. All I saw was FDA approval. Meningococcal. GPCR, that went down. What was the other one? VKTX. The volume profile chart study on E-Trade. I don't like, how do I get the volume profile? Like, I think I've used it once back in the day, but how you do this? I'm gonna still swing VKTX. Any of the other October ones, again, still in a lot of swings, but I'm just gonna be riding nothing. I think this week VKTX. UAL. I think I'm gonna close that, but I'm down on that one. That was 2K, not the game. my news notifications. I use youtube.com/the stock market. Unfortunately, Pfizer, CDC Committee on Immunization Practices will meet on October 25th to discuss uses. Okta says actor able to view files uploaded by certain customers as part of recent support cases. Yo, Okta update. So hold on, you're hearing from Okta. They're talking about like what's actually going on with it. They're saying whoever did it could view the files uploaded by certain customers as part of recent support. They identified activity that leveraged access to stolen credential to access support case management. And then Pfizer approves Penbraya. Yeah, we'll play 2K after, but we got to chill a little bit, though. Because, like, when I just get straight into 2K, like, I don't get to talk to you guys. Even though I've talked to you for 7 hours. But we got to figure out what's up with the weekend, bro. Oh, and we got to do our sports bets. That offer still stands. You have 20 minutes. You don't send me an email prior. You send me a DraftKings lineup and it hits. After one, I'm going to do all these lineups. If your lineup hits, bro, you get half of the money at least. Maybe more, no less than half. That's a fair trade. No UFC, only NFL. Only NFL. Come on, man. Taylor Swift is in the NFL now. You think why would we do anything else? Okta, again, that response causing a reaction. Yeah. You only have like 30 minutes, though. Maybe shares, because if it pops after hours, the shares you could still get out if you want to do it. Like it's like DraftKings where you have to do the you have to make like a fantasy lineup with the 50,000. You got to pick the players, you know. Bet on some English football. I'm good, man. Best I could do is Ted Lasso. That's y'all better thank Jason Sakudis or whoever, because that's the closest y'all got me to soccer in a very long time. That's all, man. Best I could do is Ted Lasso. Okay, 4-2-3-1. I mean, it's still the same level stuff. Remember, a lot of different points here unless it just flushes. Not even Mo Salah could get you in. I know, my twin. Not really. I'm more Benny Blanco out here, man. Tuned in just in time for TED Talk. Yeah, they told me to go watch normal soccer, football. I'm like, come on, man. Ted Lasso is the best you're getting. And that was a real special moment. Ted Lasso is the best. Lasso. Why am I saying it so weird? All right, man. Low ticker's going nuts, actually. This ain't even like 10-minute rigged. The market's moving less. Charter. I missed it. Why is Charter? 1.4, but I think a lot of things are going. 4.227 now, so this is one of them. Yeah. You're going to have like 224. And then 219, and then back to like 216 or 211. Unless it just flushes it all, and then we just test 4,200. And then you'll be, did we go through it last time? No, last time you didn't. So low key, we haven't even tested the 4,203. I think there is potential weekend news, but like you're ending the weekend tension news on really good notes. Like literally, they're just talking prisoners released. No really offensive stuff, but we'll find out. But even then, even if we had an idea, no real pattern to follow. Remember, last week, a lot of tension, nothing happened. It all kicked off on Monday. Norma strengthens back into a major hurricane. Wasn't that like 6 months ago? Which one of you owed child support to the damn hurricane? It wasn't Norma the other one? Airbnb at 110. It's like 108. Honestly, Airbnb just below 100, bro. Don't forget, it already went there. That's fine. Especially after looking at Expedia and then even, like, I think Airbnb might be the best on the year. Booking, I don't know, percentage-wise, it might be even beating out Booking. But, like, there's some, like, in a weird, I like Airbnb, but, again, all the travel plays have gotten hit recently, but I would take it below $100, man. That's it. I wanted it at 80. I didn't even buy it at 80 because I was like, you know what? Let everybody do what they want with this. I really do believe in it, but that's why I was going to, if it went at 88, if we didn't buy all the shit we were going to buy, I was going to buy a shit ton of it, but then we got everything else and then it ran. But I wouldn't buy it above 100. You can. I don't think it's a bad idea, but like I'm saying, maybe we wait, get a little greedy to the downside, especially if we already have some. Breaking new evidence shows $200,000 payment from James Biden, business partner of Hunter Biden, directly into Joe Biden's bank account. Source RNC. That's probably not going to hit any of my wires. Unfortunately, maybe it will. We'll see. Keep a lookout, but I don't know if that'll hit. That's another Twitch post from El Coyote. PayPal low. SPY's even going lower, man. That's it. Just an ugly day of just no relief. Started off low. You ain't even getting no bullshit bounce. You didn't get the bullshit gap up. Nothing, man. Just pressure. The bonds didn't hit 5, though. They're like, we're going to chill right here, man. That's cool. Nah, we going to kick it here at 499 if that's cool with you. We just going to stay around 4924. They really wanted to just kick it here. And the equities just flushed a little harder. You went long. Well, good luck. Let's get the flush over with. I mean, not today. Today, we've been waiting for it, but all these levels, I don't know what it's going to do. That's why it's... But today was not like out of all of the whipsawing, just today was one way. One way or another. I'm going to rate high. I'm going to raise it one way or another. Jerome hates you. I'm saying he hates you. No? I'm sorry. I did that for the boomers. All right. 4228. The weekly didn't hold or come back. Trend is back down. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't believe. It's the bonds, man. The bonds everywhere. I think for sure the market has no clue what's going on. But that's what's kind of like, that's when we'll enter the volatility. I mean, VIX is back above 20 again, or 21, but like overall, like once you start really seeing the market has no clue, then we'll know it's like real volatility. But keep in mind, there's still earnings anticipation. There's a pending global conflict. And then we still don't know when bonds are going to stop. It's just, there's pressure. That's it. Pressure and cracks. But the pressure is building. And that's why I'm saying, like, October got a lot of strength. But if the bonds cannot refrain from this, then we're going to still just be dealing with a lot of weirdness and pressure that will ultimately bring us down. So we'll see. 13 minutes remaining. No, you need to buy some Pfizer. You accidentally bought Pembina, some random energy pipeline. Oh, you thought it was Pembanana? It was like Wembanyana. So I don't know what drug they just released. Nah, the real big like headline mover today was like it was what's it called? Okta. That's one we would ever if it ever play out like that, you want to hit those. That one, the Pfizer one, FDA stuff, it didn't really like move us and it kind of tracking with the market. But Okta, that was the news play of the day. Strange sound nice, had to like it twice. Nikki B baby. What's up, man? Good evening, Mr. Edward Norton. Yeah, we in the you got the Okta, Monica? I see. That's why you got the Pfizer. You like I hit the Okta. I'm on round 2, mother. That's hype. Storm Babbitt. Why is there hurricanes? I thought we did that last month, 2 months ago. Black Monday incoming. I don't know. This could have been Black Friday or Black Monday, but I think if something causes the bond rates to like blow past 5% by Monday and like we wake up to like a 5.5 in the morning on the 10-year, maybe. But other than that, I don't know what would happen because like I don't think even like a war event would make bonds go up. Like if there was like the worst war event, I think bond yields would come down. I think everybody would be panicking, but I don't know. I don't think there's anything. That's the weird part about pressure. You feel it, but you don't know when it's going to crack. That's like the whole thing we're in right now. And that's why I'm telling you, I am very perceptive of the bond pressure. And that's why I'm telling you, it's just like, we don't know if that pressure is going to finally boil over into something, but you can feel it. But it's like, that's the thing that's going to cause you to get messed up here in the market. And again, we've gone through earnings. The rates, everybody like, you know what the messaging has been, but the long end of the curve going up now, that is where a lot of pressure is built. So war stuff, all of it, that's what we're going to have to figure out. But if you want any crazy event, that the bonds waking up by Monday with a very high 10-year, that would do it for you. Like a regional bank with SVB, we had an idea into the weekend. Even then, though, like I'm saying, like in weird events, like if another bank, let's say over the weekend or even on Monday, the FDIC takes another bank into receivership, hypothetically, right? What's going to happen? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to give somebody access to the BTFP, and then the rates are going to go lower. It's going to be a pseudo rate cut. All right, man, you're flushing again. That's 10-minute rigged right here, man. It's been 40 seconds of it. You had a little that was actually a 4-point pop. It looks so tiny because of how we're moving here. And then you're about to hit a low, 4225, 4309. Again, I think 2423 is the next level, then 19. Dude, Success on the high, anything on the high ticker, a couple of random names, but then a lot of inverse volatility. LMT another low. We break below. No, we're good. You're good until 42. This isn't good though. I don't mean it like, oh yeah, we're fine, but realistically, you're still within this range. Again, this was at one point last Friday we opened up from here. Bro, today is just a fucked up twilight zone. This whole week was just going back in time like 2 weeks to wherever we started. So remember, like even on the lows and even on the levels here, but like that's it. You're right back to where you started Friday morning. That's it. So, or 2 Fridays ago. Yeah, Apple's down 1.4. I mean, SPY a little bit at the bottom. Again, only a couple minutes now, so wrap it up, Chads. Again, maybe we'll get some after-hours stuff. Don't bet on it. And then just ride into the weekend, man. Ride into the weekend. Apple's going a little lower than the market. Market got a little green shoe, 1.5 on the Nasdaq. All right. See if it goes lower. Octa flushing again. So that little bounce didn't work. You're about to hit another low again. Spending a couple of minutes there. Or 224. Bro, this whole while, bonds, they're like, come to me, equities. Come. Come, I will stay right here at 5. Come. Oh, shit, if we get news. Otherwise, I mean, watch the bonds after hours, too, just in case. But not much time. Again, about 1 minute here until the final 5. So get ready for that. Even nothing. Euro close tonight. I think you ran up a little bit after Euro close, but then now you got all this pressure back here. So we'll see. 10-minute rig was a sell-off. Even right now, you're going to find out. I don't know. What is the MOC? Wasn't it like 500 million? I don't know if we skip past that. Back-to-back. We had a lot of back-to-back red days. Again, even the VIX. The VIX is kind of dangerous here. It's been a while since the VIX has closed above 20. So now it'll be consecutive closes. But like I was showing you yesterday on the watch list, we haven't really sustained all of it. It was like 3 bill to the sell side or buy side. I forgot. Today's that Friday expiration. Oh, there's your final 5 is getting early. Oh, my goodness. You guys see this? The low, it's just all the low ticker, bro. The low ticker just flushed probably like 2,000 names right in. I'm telling you, that's moving quick. And surprisingly, the indexes aren't like flushing. Here's your final 5, 4, 2, 2, 3. So still 3 more points, but this is also a soft level. Sure, don't shorty. Don't. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Chad. So here's the deal. We're about to wrap it up here now. The new guy is going to come on. He gets really loud, and we just love and appreciate you so much. You guys have been great today. Y'all have been very respectful to your fellow Chads. It's been a joy to be here, so I hope you enjoyed it as well, too. And I don't want to ruin your end of the day. So when you hear me say earmuffs, that is your warning to mute or lower your speakers because it is going to get extremely loud in here. Yes, the new guy is insane. He's very, very loud. He just can't contain his excitement by the end of the day. He's just happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? He's grateful for the opportunity. So we want to make sure Duolingo's on the high. I don't know why that's popping into the day like that. That's not what, but I wanted you to know. When I say earmuffs, that is your signal to mute, so you prevent any earblood bleeding or any baby back bitch from arising. Okay, so make sure no dormant baby back bitch. It's a real serious issue. And then again, maybe your cochleas are important. So we love you. Okay, so earmuffs is the word, man. Earmuffs is the word. God bless you, Space Gator, my man. Always showing love. I love you, man. Amen. No emergency landing. No. You're good for now. I mean, what a fun, man. We got a lot to digest for this week. You've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot already, but don't let me distract you. Earmuffs. Earmuffs, ladies and gentlemen. Earmuffs. Earmuffs. Okay, earmuffs. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're making our final approach. As we make our final approach, you guys are holding on to any bags. Please stow them in the overhead bins above or firmly beneath your seats. We'll be coming through the aisles with a trash bag if you'd like to dispose of those bags. But as we make this final approach, we're going to be landing here into the second link terminal. Second link terminal description, that's going to be your nightly watch list and main channel layover. Then we're going to be taking off promptly around 6 a.m. Monday morning out of sunny San Diego, California. As we make this final approach into San Diego International Airport, it's about 80 degrees and sunny, looking like a beautiful day, unless you thought the market would go up once. It didn't. Not even one time. This don't even count. It didn't even go up. That's okay. Good news is, we are no longer under COVID guidelines, so no masks are required until the election. So all we ask from you is that you exit one row at a time and drop a GG on your way out. As always, we appreciate you guys' business. If you're interested in your Colt Rapid Awards program card, please flag down your flight attendant, and we'll get you that as soon as possible. As always, thank you for flying with the Colt, and hopefully have a wonderful evening. Oh, man. Chatadonia. You better wrap it up, bro. You better wrap it up. You don't have much time left. It's been a crazy week. You got a lot more earnings next week. And now, to make up your mind, specifically, you have 1 minute. Go, 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 go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to wrap it up. Bring it home. Finalize your plays. You've already gone through history many times here at the Colt, but now you've gone through another crazy week. The bonds are wild. More earnings, Meta, Snap, Intel. What else is there? Ford, GM. Oh, man, all the companies next week. You got less than 20 seconds. Finalize or play. Shares, options, futures. Make up your mind. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's go. Less than 10 seconds. Oh, my goodness, Chad. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. Or nah. Let's go, baby. Oh, Chatadonia. We did it. We made it. 7 hours in the books. I need a GG in the chat right now. Let's go, baby. Good game. It don't matter if you made money or lost money. I know you learned something. Everybody in the chat, you made it to the end. I need that GG right now. Good game. It's sportsmanship. Don't matter who you are. Members, non-members, stream alerts. It don't matter. Are you a baby back bitch? Are you the best chat in the world? It don't matter if you don't drop a GG. That ain't shit. You gotta show this sportsmanship. Show you really in the game. Show you about that life, baby. Good game. Everybody that contributed. Everybody that held it down. Everybody who made it through a crazy week. Good game, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I see you too, Twitch. Hope you know we stronger as one. Everybody holding it down. They're bringing news to the table now. That's what I'm talking about. Good game, baby. Let's go. GG. Wow, what a week. You made it. Some of you injured. Everyone got like opinions and thoughts, but they don't mean a lot. And my money on stocks, I can show you the top. Everybody, I both the key and the lock. Don't believe me, just watch. Use my freedom a lot. I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me, let's talk.
DJ Angel on the track.
I gotta set you up. I gotta set y'all up with a playlist or something. But that's the day, bro. I love you. That's Friday, man. Please go enjoy your weekends. That's it. That's the day. We're done, bro. We've done a lot. We're going to have our little Bible study. We're going to hang out here a little bit, but y'all need to go home if you need to go home. If you need to head out, you got to head out. That's fine. But listen, it's over for the day. You better enjoy your weekend. I rebuke not having a good weekend, bro. And he said, Josh, how do you do it? You go on the grind, baby. And I said, what do you think I'm going to do this weekend? I'm going to enjoy it, dog. Oh, stop. Let's go. Co-real estate loves you. Tell them, baby. Tell them. I don't know if they feel me, bro. I don't know if they feel me. So listen, man, I it's a commandment. I bless it, bro. I hope that you have a great weekend. It's going to be nothing less than a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you all for being here. If you gave me a minute of your time or 7 hours, even just a second, whether you showed love or hatred, thank you for being here and giving me the opportunity. And above all else, man, I'm going to stick to it. Thank you for respecting your other Chads. Thank you for helping create an environment where we could communicate and listen and maybe say something and not get attacked. Maybe people got questions and they just don't want to get hurt if they ask the question. Oh, damn it, man. So thank you to all of you who have took it upon yourself, showing love in the chat, bro. Helping fight. That's next level. That's what I'm saying, bro. Let's go. That's next level. That's what I'm... So thank you all and enjoy your weekend. And that's it, man. That's it. We're done. You could check out the links. You could be an explorer. You could do whatever you need to do, bro. But I'm just saying, well, we're done for the day here now. No more stock market. We are the stock market live, but that's it, man. Thank you, man. I'm glad you were able to get every minute with me, bro. You riding with me. Let's go. Let's go, baby. There's 10 Americans who are unaccounted for. What about like in custody and like hostility? Is that what they say or no? I don't know how it works like that. Does it work like that or no? Well, Chad, that being said, it's time for Bible study. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, so I think we could do some. I need to take a dump. You guys are gonna have to wait. I have to take a dump. Then we're gonna play some 2K. Then we gotta hear about the weekend and see what's up, and then that's it. That's it. Then we'll be good. You feel me? You feel me, bro? That sound good? No? I hope so. All right. Cool. I'll be right back. Let's see. Which one do we start them off with? Ooh, there's a lot. We're telling you about the Matrix. That was before they even called it the Matrix. Stop it.
Circle.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm about to go get my poop in.
Hey.
My pregame poop, bro.
I hope you're ready, man. Check me. Yeah. All I do is eyes, but it's feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming. Hope the haters see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me. That's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it. My whole teeth some greedy geniuses. All I do is eyes, but it's feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming. Hope the haters see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me. That's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it. My whole teeth some greedy geniuses. Red pill, blue pill. Took them both and made a coat. On the water, in the hills. I'm trying to buy the southern coast. You and I got different goals. You love the world, I love my soul. You love that girl, I let it go. I'm trying to roll, that's a no. Bitch, you wasn't with me in the gym. Fuck your Richard Lim, give me dividends. Beneficial lens, fuck the latest friend. We ain't following no men. Let's stay born in Nazarene. You got the gun, I got the pen. Yeah, see, God made me a different dude. I'm teaching class and grabbing loot. I'm preaching facts, can fight the truth. I'm starting to think they like to lose. They came to fight, but brought a noose. You aim alright, but lack the tools. And squash the beef and let me school. All I do is dies, but it's feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming. Hope the haters see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me. That's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it. My whole team so greedy geniuses. All I do is dies, but it's feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming. Hope the haters see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me. That's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it. My whole team so greedy geniuses. White whip, red whip, Mercedes truck, a double I. I hope you know I'm just a man. And hope you know that's just a car. Au revoir, sayonara, I gotta go. I'm going hard, I'm flipping contracts, going long. I teach you better in the song. Bitch, you wasn't with me in the booth. Watch me flip the news. They was quick to quit when they thought we lose. But I follow rules, know the golden how it moves. Know what one turn to a two. Or the oompa loompa doos. All I do is dies, but it's feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming. Hope the haters see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me. That's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it. My whole team so greedy genius. geniuses. All I do is dodge bullets, feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming, hope to hate to see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me, that's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it, my whole team's some greedy geniuses. All I do is dodge bullets, feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming, hope to hate to see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me, that's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it, my whole team's some greedy geniuses. All I do is dodge bullets, feeling like I'm the old bitch. Been a long time coming, hope to hate to see the shit. Oh my God, mess with me, that's who you dealing with. Oh, why I love it, my whole team's some greedy geniuses. Feel like World War II, we know what that shit look like. It's a call, baby. Aye, yeah. Feel like World War II, but we know what that shit look like. I guess we really did live a good life, but now it's inside, unless you get time. People buying everything so they can sell it online. Come on, dawg, you wouldn't even need that TP. How that EDD turn into PS5s and TVs. Another enemy that can't be seen, but just believe me. Everybody lying, but that truth ain't always easy. People with all the money ain't freaking out no more. As long as you qualify, then you don't pay back the loan. Bail out they companies, not the ones that need it most. And the people with everything keep on tweeting about those. Whoa. This shit getting obvious. They don't really give a fuck. They care about if they profiting. I ain't never been the one to bitch about conglomerates, but this shit getting ominous. My mom won't come outside again. Some days I'm waking up and I feel hustled. Days is kinda jumbled. I know it keep me safe, but it ain't keep me safe from nothing. It left me by myself, that in itself was kinda troubling. This shit really puzzling. How a piece of paper on my face protect the public when the public is in disarray and don't follow instructions. Half the people work, the rest complain and make assumptions. I'm trying hard to see this, but it's mutating or something. Damn. So all the points I'm bringing up is sounding kinda pointless now. Why you think I do not give a fuck? It sounded poignant now. They really test me everywhere, my patience and appointments now. I guess you never miss it till it's gone. I never had so many people tell me I was wrong. They don't want shit in your head, but they want shit in your arm. I wish a lot of bigger problems had the same alarm. But nah, you hearing what you wanna see. Started out with little shit, but now it feels like everything. Everybody wants a meme or maybe get some shit for free. It sounded dumb cause freedom means you still a leaf fell from the tree. But you can take your time and shit. We all gon' fail without objective values. I won't rhyme the shit. It's been a year, we feel the same. We still on Trump and Biden shit. The people change, the issue same. We just turn a blind eye to it. Damn. Conformity is crazy. All I gotta do is lie to you when they would pay me. That they can stop the views if the truth can make them angry. It's crazy.